Oh, fucking great! That's exactly what I want to see after taking care of my sick teacher. Is her face down dead. Thanks a lot, Book of Shadows.
ちょっとゆいかかったよ今くしゃみ
She has a bad habit of not covering her mouth, I guess.
ごめんごめんなんだか鼻がムズムズするの
My cat bunted my bowl of food off once. Man, I've had cats steal my KFC before. And it was really funny, and he hated it. But the fact that he was able to he actually distracted me, and then stole it. I was like, you motherfucker, that's mine!
ティッシュティッシュあれどこやったっけああなければ私の使ってよせめてものお詫び
Holy shit! She like hit her with a snot rocket. It's like all over her face.
やったじゃあ私使う
Oh god! Ugh.
私も持ってないよティッシュちょうだいはい
I got you, girls.
サンキューあんたたちねティッシュくらい常備しときなさいよ
Meanwhile, Miss Yui, while cleaning up her own nose.
面目ないまったく
Is this during our, like, teenage years?
それで何の話だっけ
Maybe Yui's teenage years? That'd be kind of
そうそう
fun.
だからさとうとう3年になっちゃったよねって
Yep.
話
Called it.
ああだねあと1年で卒業か
Almost time to graduate.
卒業もだけど私たちそれよりもっと考えなくちゃいけないことがあるじゃない
Don't forget there's life afterwards to think about. Yeah, I'm gonna become a VTuber so I can graduate twice.
え進路よ
Our car ears.
いや聞きたくない
I don't want a job.
正直さ進路相談何回受けたって将来のことなんかはっきりしないっていうかさだよねどうするかなほんとねえゆいはもう進路とか決めてる
For my future, I think I'm gonna become extremely ill and have one of my students take care of me.
実はねもう決めてるんだえなになにゆい何になりたいの
Well, congratulations on your debut when it happens. Don't graduate.
私はね
Well... Aww!
宍戸ゆい17歳将来の夢は先生になること
Look at that cute little girl filled with hopes and dreams and definitely not gonna die.
あまりよく考えずに人のことに首を突っ込んでは空回ってることが多い私だけど
I'm a lazy piece of shit. And I also butt into others'
でも
conversations.
そんな私でもきっと頑張れば夢が叶うって信じてる
With hopes and dreams and all that fun stuff. Let's go! 5 years ago? 17 years old. 22 is when you became a teacher's aide? Damn. Cherry blossoms were in bloom, and the rustling wind carried with it the soft warmth of the season. I was a high school senior now, and was devoting myself to my studies in preparation for the day my dream could become reality. And And that dream was to become an English teacher! Here in Japan, unheard of. Nah, I'm just kidding. It happens all the time. My grades were on the fence for getting into the University of... Oh, hell yeah, girl! Get it, get it! So my best bet was to score a special recommendation from the Academy.
よかった。急に呼び出されたから何事かと思ったよ。
I don't like how vaguely Naomi-shaped Miss Yui is. Oh, it's the same uniform.
ある日の放
Or are you talking like
私は
build?
職員室に呼び出された。
Like they kind of, you know how you do a character creation and you just changed, yeah, just changed Naomi's head into Miss Yui's head.
何かヘマをやったのかとか、成績
Freaking
が
out
志
that
望校に及ばな
maybe
いと
I
か、
failed and my grades
そう
weren't
い
good
う
enough for
悪
the
いことを
school I
言わ
wanted
れ
to
るん
go
じゃな
to.
いか。
Something terrible like that.
私の予想に反して、呼
Freaking
び出され
out.
た要件はとてもいいものだった。
So maybe we've reached the everything is okay chapter.
うちの学園からはライバルはいなさそうだから、このまま頑張れば推薦してやるぞ。
Fuck you!
なんかやる気出てきちゃった。この調子で頑張らないとね。
Maybe it's the hair?
それにしてもゴミ箱ってどうしてこんなに重たいんだろう。
Maybe it's the style. I mean, she's only 5 years off from the rest of the cast, which means Naomi is like 12 right now. Which is kind of insane to think about.
ゴミ捨て場まで持っていくのも一苦労。
Man, teachers be young.
なあ、
Sup? Are you Tsukasa?
突然声をかけられてゴミ箱を抱えたまま振り返る。それは今まで話したことのない男子生徒だった。でも
Wait,
見かけたことなら何度もある。彼は7組の三国司くんだ。
oh boy. We're about to get our heart broken.
そこ、足元。根っこが出てるから気をつけな。
I don't know, he's pretty good looking. I think Miss Yui could bag him. What do you guys think?
え？
And then she fell. Apparently she fell down a flight of stairs.
あー、
Oh. You fucking klutz. Here, let me help you up.
ちょっとそこ笑うとこ？
だってよ。
You got trash all over yourself.
もうそこはさ、大丈夫かとか聞いてくれたって。
悪い悪い。
あ、いいよ、そんな手が汚れるよ。
If somebody fell with an impact like that, I'd be concerned. Like, that's a 3 body spin fall, I think I just heard. Like, you save it, you lose it. You save it, you lose it. You save it, and then you lose it finally, and you just ass over tea kettle.
別にいいよ、そんくらい。笑った詫びに手伝う。
So besides freshening up your uniform, you doing anything later?
ありがとう。
うん。これで全部拾い終えたか？
We're about to watch young love happen and then get destroyed.
もう大丈夫。
じゃ、行くぞ。
This is such a teenager, by the way. Hair grown out. Kind of thinking he's Billy Badass. Look at this guy.
Eh?
Get a haircut, nerd. And I'm not just saying that because this is basically what my hair looked like throughout most of high school. I remembered it well even now. This was my first time talking with Tsukasa, and he left a strong first impression on me. He literally tricked me into falling over a trash can.
ごめん、重たいよね。
He's being a nice guy. Let him.
別に。
やっぱり自分で。
And trips and falls again.
いいって。はい終了。
ありがとう。助かったよ。
じゃあな。
Yeah. Catch you round.
あ、ちょっと待って。
Give me your number.
あ
お礼させてよ。
Aww.
いい女の。これくらいで。
No, no, no. I learned this by watching Full Metal Alchemist. It's called Equivalent Exchange.
いいから。ちょっと待っててね。
Let me give you a tissue with my snot on it.
ん
友達が増えるというのは嬉しいし楽しい。その相手が三國司くんというのも嬉しかった。司くんのことは実は少し気になっていたから。
Oh, damn, chat! Hell yeah!
よいしょ。
What the hell? Most of the times I've seen Tsukasa before this were in the school courtyard. He spent a lot of time there sitting alone on a bench, reading poetry, and setting houses on fire. Even after school or during summer vacation, if I happened to pass by, I would always see him there. And after this little encounter, we go on to make many fond memories together. Yet somehow, the image of Tsukasa that stands out most in my mind of him seated alone is of him seated alone on that courtyard bench.
はい、どうぞ。コーヒー牛乳でよかった。
Ooh, cafe au lait.
まあなんでもいいけど。サンキュー。
これは私からのお礼なんだから、黙って受け取ってくれればいいの。
Just accept my gift, idiot.
義理がたいやつ。
I'm a traditional girl. I think we got game, chat. I think we can get him. We walked to the bench together, sat down, and began making small talk. That courtyard bench was a sort of mystical place. The leaves rustled over your head, and if you closed your eyes and opened your ears, it felt as though you were in the middle of some forest. And then if you looked straight up, the sunlight poured in through the leaves, and you almost felt like you were in another world.
初めて座ったよ、このベンチ。
なかなかいいだろ。
うん、素敵な場所。
だよな。
だからなの？
え？
この時間とか昼休みとかよくここにいるでしょ。
ああ。
I've been watching you.
この場所好きなんだね。
まあね。
This is a riveting conversation we're having.
そっか。
The leaves rustled as a gentle breeze blew between us. We were both silent for a bit, but strangely, it didn't feel awkward or uncomfortable.
聞かないのか？
Eh?
ね？
Aren't you going to ask me out? Please don't say that. That's such a douchey thing to say.
いつも一人で何してんだって。
Okay, good.
この場所が好きだからいつもここにいるんだよね。
Oh, what's the real reason?
そうだけどさ。
他に何か理由があったりするの？
ないよ。
No. It sounded like he had some grand mystery.
じゃあ聞く必要ないじゃない。
Yeah, exactly. Or did you just want to hear me talk?
そうだけど、ほら普通聞くだろ。一人でそんなんつまらなくないかとか、意味わかんねえとか、変わってるなとか。
Well, I don't think you're a weirdo. That just makes logical sense.
そんなこと思わなかったな。ここが好きなら一人でいたって別に変じゃないよね。
See? I understand that.
お前変わってるな。
Alright.
いや、そんな顔しなくても、今のは俺的褒め言葉だから。
Oh, really?
変わってるが褒め言葉？
At least I didn't call you bitch.
そうそう。
That was a bit out of pocket. My apologies.
なんか納得いかないな。
Oh, he's just teasing you a little bit. It's cute,
もう
she said with a pouty face. The expression on Tsukasa's face was a dead giveaway that he really enjoyed talking to me. Oh, we're in! And I've always loved the feeling I get when I know my words help brighten someone's day. I must have been sporting one hell of a goofy smile at that moment. Hey, you got a goofy smile on your face!
本当はさ、この学校でもっと好きな場所があるんだよ。
Oh?
どんなところ？
Oh?
秘密。
What?
とっておきだからな。
My special place.
ってことはそこも超素敵な場所なんだよね。
It's just the boys' room on the third floor. We use it as a smoking room.
あ
いいな。どこ？気になるよ。
あ、ダメ。そう簡単には教えない。それに、いつでも見れるってもんじゃないんだ。そこの景色。
I'm sorry. I just visualized a box fort on the roof that said no girls allowed. You're not allowed to find my special place.
司くんは笑いながら紙パックのジュースを飲み干すとベンチから立ち上がった。そして目の前にあったゴミ箱をひょいっとつかみ私を振り返る。
コーヒーをおごってもらったしな。ついでに教室まで運んでやるよ。
I'd say that's fair.
いいの？
あ
ありがとう。あ、私のクラスはね。
あ、4組だろ？知ってるよ。
Ooh, has he been looking at me?
シシドユイっつったら有名だからな。
Famous?
どうして？
今から先生みたいな女子がいるって12クラス全部で有名だよ。
Aww. That's such a nice thing to say. Aww. This is cute. I like
だから
this.
私と司くんは何度か中庭で会っては話をした。校舎の中ではすれ違ってもほとんど話すことがないのに、中庭では不思議と話が弾む。
We found our special place.
あ、またお前コーヒー牛乳かよ。
Need to drink to keep your strength up, man.
好きすぎだろコーヒー牛乳。
You should try the wonderful flavors over at Gamer Subs. Ucode Niskola checkout. I can't even finish that.
そんなことないよ。
1日に最低2本は飲んでるくせにか？
2 a day. Good God.
なんで知ってるの？
I can't even finish a bottle of Coke, let alone 2 cafe au laits.
自販機でいつもそれ買ってるのここから見えるんだよ。
Hey.
ほらそっち見てみ。
本当だ。
昼休みも放課後もいつもシシドがコーヒー牛乳買ってるのバッチリ見てたからな。
Wow. I have a pattern.
そんなことを言ったら私だって司くんがここのベンチに座ってるの。
So haha.
いや知ってるけどなんでまた言う？
お互い気になってたんだなって思ったから。
It's cute.
なんだそりゃ。
中庭での会話はたわいのないものがほとんどだった。教室で友達と繰り広げる会話みたいにあんまり中身がなくて、でもすごく楽しくて。
Adorable. How is Book of Shadows gonna shatter this moment?
この場所夏でも結構涼しいね。
夏とか言うな。
Is it because you have to go home to a broken family? Sorry, I'm just trying to head off the game at the pass.
夏嫌い？
夏期講習が目前に迫ってたら誰でも嫌いになるだろ
He's gotta go to summer school.
まあね、私たち3年生だもんね。夏だ
Oh,
からって
I
遊
guess
んではいられない
it's different in Japan. Sims Mage, you activating Mystical Space Typhoon now?
う。お
The
前
heck
は
you
随
doing,
分
man?
と楽しそう
You're
だ
gonna break the stream. I really need to get like an audio effect where my voice just glitches out. That'd be pretty funny for that redemption.
私は夢に近づいてるって実感できて嬉しいよ。
Let's talk about dreams, about Yume, if you will.
ふん。
私ね、人に勉強を教えるの好きなんだ。頼られるのも好き。
なんで？
お姉さんになった感じがするからかな。ほら、私一人っ子だし。
ああ、うん。まあ頑張れば。
Yeah, good luck with that.
だって人事だしな。
I accidentally pushed a button. Hopefully that didn't skip a lot of text.
そんなことを言いながらも、
Despite his occasional
だって
boorishness,
私
I
の
still
夢を
felt like
笑ったりは
Tsukasa
しな
was
か
a,
ったから。
that Tsukasa was a kind soul. I cannot talk tonight. Oh my god. If nothing else, he never actually laughed at my dream.
先生になりたいって夢を話すと、大抵の人は笑ったり茶化したりで、あんまり真剣に聞いてくれない。
I will shout it from every rooftop. Teachers are important.
だけど司くんは一度も笑わなかったんだ。
Well, he's showing you mutual respect. Season was quickly turning to autumn. I think we're going to have to go through her entire senior year before we actually hit the horror bits. But I have a funny feeling that we're going to find out that he never wanted to be with us in the first place, and we're actually being, quote-unquote, two-timed. And because it's Book of Shadows, it's going to be one of our friends. Or it's happening right now. The senior floor was always a lot more quiet than its upperclassmen counterparts. Everyone was off studying hard at the library or with tutors. So one day, thinking no one else was around, I sat down in a lonely corner of the hallway. Initially, I had grabbed my shoes and left the classroom intending to head home. But along the way, I just started crying. I was overwhelmed. My sobs echoed from one end of the hallway to the other.
この日、私は無事に志望校の推薦枠に入れてもらえることになった。
Okay, we got the university.
嬉しくて仕方がなかった私はすぐに友達に報告した。けれど、いつもなら手放しで喜んでくれるその子がふと表情を曇らせた。
We got some jealousy.
私の前でそんなこと言うんだ。まだ私は夢も何も決まってないのに。
Oh boy, we're probably gonna have some cattiness from here.
多分 私はひどくショックを受けた顔になっていたのだと思う。
Oh, okay, never mind.
巴はすぐ
She
にハッとしたよう
didn't
に
mean it,
目を見開き、慌てて謝ってくれた。だから私も笑って気にしてないよってそう言ったのだけれど。
Okay, so we said some things we didn't mean. We can apologize.
気にしてないわけがない。巴の言葉と表情が鋭い針のようになって私の胸をつく。私、考えなしだったのかな。他のみんなも同じこと思ってた。
Oh. Oh. Oh boy. Loss of confidence and thinking that people don't care. Oh boy. Well, I mean, you can't really blame yourself for that. You know what you want to do. You were just kind of sharing in your success. But now you think people hate you, and that's not a good mindset.
Shishido?
Don't look at me, I'm ugly crying.
声をかけられて振り向くと、そこには司くんが立っていた。いつもは廊下であっても言葉を交わすことなんてないのに、この日はごく自然に声をかけてくれた。
Well, I doubt he's just going to, like, not address you when you're actively sobbing in a hallway.
司くん。
すごい顔だぞ。ハンカチは？
持ってる。
じゃあ顔拭けよ。
うん。司くんが戸惑っている空気がひしひしと伝わってきた。彼を困らせたくなかったから、私はこぼれ落ちていこうとする涙を必死に拭う。
It's fine. I just stubbed my toe and I think everybody hates me. It's fine.
何かあったのか？
No, just having a little breakdown. It happens.
何もないよ。
Everything was not fine.
何かあったからそんなに泣いてんだろ？
これは友達とちょっと気まずくなっちゃって。
Uh-huh.
でもすぐに仲直りしたから大丈夫。これはさ、そう嬉し涙みたいなものだから。
I can tell when you're lying.
ふーん。
嬉し涙って言えばね、私推薦枠に入れることになっ。
Oh? Not sure if I did it out of respect for Tsukasa or just because I wanted to change the subject, but I cut myself off mid-sentence. I was doing it again. Oh. This is the ultimate test, Tsukasa. Don't fuck this up. Say you're interested.
マジか。
Hey! Positivity! He was happy for me. A bit taken aback, I nodded firmly.
やったじゃんか。おめでとう。
Yo! You go, girl!
うん。
Oh, that probably just pierced her heart in the good way.
お、
ありが。
だからなんで泣くんだよ。
Let it all out.
ふんまだ推薦枠が決まったってだけで推薦入試があるんだろ嬉し泣きするほど喜ぶにはまだ早いだろ
そうだよね。
Oh, God.
でもそうやっておめでとうって言ってもらえたからなんか嬉しくて。
Oh, man.
う。たく
ごめんね。
何が
泣いたりしてわけわかんないよね。
そう思ってんなら早く泣きやめって。
Okay, not gonna lie, that's a very guy response.
もう大丈夫だから。
There you go, you're doing great.
たく
As I rubbed my swollen eyes, a smile broke through, and Tsukasa let out an exasperated sigh. Then, as if suddenly remembering something, his eyes lit up.
そうだシシドちょっと待ってろ。
Oh?
うん。
And then he disappeared! Tsukasa ran into his classroom, quickly reappearing in the hall again just moments later. He was holding something. It's coffee time!
お前にこれやるよ。
Oh?
鉛筆？
A pencil. In his outstretched hand rested a short, stubby little pencil. Not the sort of thing you'd expect someone to go out of their way to lend you. It was pocked here and there with small scratches, but it still seemed to be in relatively decent shape considering how obviously well worn it was.
受験必勝鉛筆。
Aw, he's trying.
受験必勝？
Yeah, I found a Victini, ground it up, and made the pencil with its little dusty bits. It's a V for victory pencil.
これ使うと試験に受かるんだよ。
Okay, this is still kind of cute.
本当に？
Really?
ああ如月学園に受かるのは難しいって言われてた俺がこれ使って受かったんだから間違いないよ。
It's better than the lucky rabbit's foot I had in my back pocket.
じゃあこれ司くんが高校入試の時に使った鉛筆なんだ。
そう経験新たかな鉛筆だぜ。
It really jerked out a miracle. Oh boy.
経験新たかね。
Don't correct me, I said what I said.
あ、それだ。
Sorry, I think about jerking a lot. I mean, what?
それじゃあ借りるね。ありがとう。
There you go.
言っとくけど貸すのは推薦入試までだからな。一般入試の時は俺が使うから返してもらう。
You got it, man.
だから推薦絶対受かれよ。
You got it. It's also better than that paper charm for everlasting friendship. Oh, God. Received pencil!
鉛筆を受け取り笑顔でうなずく。今度は司くんも笑ってくれた。
There we go.
人の気持ちまで勝手に思いやって背負い込んで悲しみまで自分のものにして、お前みたいなのが先生になれたらいいのにな。
That is probably the most helpful thing that could have been said to her. For a moment, I had no idea what he was talking about, but then it hit me. Oh! You're an open book. And he was turning that fact around to offer me encouragement.
頑張れよ。負けんなよ。
You'll be fine, Yui. Flutter. Imagine if she actually vocalized that.
頑張れって言葉は辛い時にはプレッシャーになるから言っちゃダメってよく聞く。
Speaking of breaking legs.
けれど私はこの優しい言葉が大好きだった。
Cute.
私頑張るね、司くん。
お
この日から私はどんどん司くんに惹かれていった。
Ooh, we got some true love.
彼は全然そっけなくてちっとも振り向いてはくれなかったけれど。
Damn. We're gonna have to convince him. I can still clearly recall the events of that day even now. It was October, the day before my entrance exam. The weather outside had been miserable since morning, and visibility was all but non-existent. It would be a bad omen if I were to slip and fall on the day before the exam, so I decided to wear boots to school just to be safe.
行ってきます。
What the fuck? Excuse me? You okay? Nagito, you doing alright?
おばあさん、大丈夫ですか？
Is this my bad luck coming to fruition?
しっかりしてください。どうしたんですか？
119. I have no idea what 911 is.
まさかひき逃げとか？
Oh, Jesus. The road running by my house was narrow and mostly used only by our neighbors. But it's not like it was closed off to outside traffic or anything, so a hit and run wasn't out of the question. I looked over the old woman's body as best as I could. Fortunately, there were no signs of any serious injury on the outside.
よかった。事故とかじゃないみたい。
娘
はい。
今日は学校へ行ってはならん。
What on earth?
え？
Yeah, huh?
絶対に行ってはならん。
The old woman raised herself up slightly and spoke hoarsely. From the tone in her voice, she seemed terribly desperate.
だけど今日は面接の最後の練習があってね。
行ってはならんと言っている。
そういうわけにはいかないよ。面接は私が一番苦手とする試験だから。それよりおばあちゃんどうしたの？お家の人は？
Okay, this just got very interesting. This could either be her from a future, or maybe something's going on at the school and it's a bad time right now.
どうしてもか。
え？
どうしても 行くというのか。
Uh-oh.
うん。
How will you without your legs?
ならばせめて。
Stay away. Not knowing what to say, I nodded apprehensively as the old woman began digging through her pockets. She produced what looked to be a crumpled scrap of paper. As she was digging around, I noticed that her breathing had become dangerously ragged, and began considering my options to assist her. Really, I should have gone back into the house and called my mom. But there was something about her that kept me glued to the spot. I sensed desperation hiding in that unbroken gaze.
これを受け取りなされ。
何？
Oh.
守りじゃ。
Oh.
お守り？
Received pencil. The old woman clutched my wrist and forcefully pressed the scrap of paper into my palm. Tilting my head, I unfolded the scrap and looked carefully at it. At first, I thought I'd just been handed a piece of trash. But when I unfolded it all the way... No! No! And there was a name written on its torso. Yui Shishido. Yes, my name, written plain as day in easily legible brushstrokes.
どうして私の名前？
お守りだからじゃ。守る対象の名を書かねば身代わりにはならんだろう。
Crazy. This was all crazy. I didn't understand any of it save for one simple fact. This is my mother and I didn't recognize her until now. This old woman was here specifically to give me this strange paper charm. As far as I was aware, we were total strangers to one another, but she clearly knew both my name and my address.
やだ。ごめんなさい。せっかくだけど、私これいらないから。
No, 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 take it.
いらない。やっと。
As I extended my arm to return the paper doll, I could sense her entire demeanor had changed. We gonna get evil eyes? She raised her body up unsteadily from the wet asphalt.
どうしてじゃ。
Am I about to get jump scared?
わしが身を削って訪ねてやっているのに、なぜ誰もわしの言うことを聞かんのじゃ。受け取らぬなら絶対に天神賞に行ってはならん。
Oh my.
天神賞？
She can see the future.
そうじゃ。行くな、行くな。
As the old woman cried out, the paper doll fluttered lightly to the ground. Almost instantaneously, it became soaked through with rainwater. My name began to run and quickly turned into an illegible black smudge. Uh-oh. Seeing this, the old woman grabbed and tore at her hair.
うわー、お守りが。これでもう抗う術は失われてしまった。
You know how I said in a previous stream that every single one of these actors and actresses take their performance up to 11 and then keep going higher? God damn.
おばあちゃん落ち着いて。
よいか、絶対に天神賞に行ってはならん。
待っておばあちゃん、私の学校は如月学園だよ。天神賞なんて知らない。
You will go there. And then she died. Jeez.
おばあちゃん。大変。
Floor.
お母さん、お母さん大変。どうしたの？家の前で知らないおばあちゃんが倒れてるの。救急車呼んで。
Oh, please don't say that was a figment of her imagination.
わかったわ。
Okay, we're looking good. Paramedics arrived in a matter of minutes. The old woman seemed to be unconscious by that point, however, so the EMTs brought out a stretcher.
お二人はこの方の関係者ですか？
Okay, she was real.
いいえ、家の前で倒れていたので救急車を呼んだんです。身元は分からなくて。
Man, that would be creepy. Just somebody shows up, knows your name, knows where you live, and it's just like, I brought this for you. Don't go to Heavenly Host.
では付き添いで乗
Like,
車は
just
さ
for
れま
the
せんか？
sake of... I don't know how they would know this stuff, but I would just keep it. Especially if it's a good luck charm. Would you be willing to ride with her in the ambulance? Uh-oh. No! The idea of making this old woman go to the hospital by herself just seemed like it would have been a shameful thing to do. Alright, so she's being noble. You could still, like, not go?
ゆい、あんたは学校行っといで。
Mom, are you going with her?
でも
この方にはお母さんがついていくわ。
There we go.
あんたは今日面接の練習があるんでしょ。
Alright, Mom coming in clutch. That's good.
そうだね。それじゃあお母さんお願い。
You rock, Mom. Thank you. That's right, no matter what. So I left the strange woman in my mom's care and heading towards school, walked right by her stretcher. Oh, she grabbed my arm? Suddenly, a hand rose from the limp form of the old woman and grabbed my skirt. Startled, I tried to jump away, but found myself ensnared by her terrible bloodshot eyes.
行くな。
God damn. After school, once my final practice interview had concluded, I reunited with my friends and engaged in the usual regimen of gossip and small talk.
ってことがあってね。
Are we gonna find out that Yui has actually accidentally made it to Heavenly Host, just like everybody else? But just like Satoshi gets sent back, memory wiped? Or I guess technically Satoshi didn't have his memory wiped. Up to a certain point, I guess.
何よそれ。
When I described the events of that morning, everyone's eyebrows rose. They were hanging on my every word and yelping in unison at key moments.
ゆい。
Like when she grabbed at my skirt!
話しておけばよかったんじゃない？だって今日は面接の最後の練習があるから。
Yeah, well, practice interview, schmactus interview. When an old lady finds you and gives you a charm with your name on it. Oh, how about you guys? Would you actually accept that charm? Especially if she says, it's for your protection! It's just like, yeah, okay. Like, even if you didn't believe it. I would say you would just go, oh, okay, thanks. Anyway, I'm off to school. No!
何か起きないといいけど。
やだ、やめてよ。何も起きないって。
思い出した。
え？
Huh?
天神症って言葉がちょっと引っかかってたんだけどさ、七不思議に出てくるんだよね、天神症。
Ah, curses.
七不思議ってうちの学校に伝わる如月学園七不思議のこと？
そうそう。
天神症って何？
放課後のよしえさんって言うんだけど、聞いたことない？
Yoshi after school, Birdo in the morning.
知らない。
私も知らないよ。どんな話なの？
如月学園が建てられる前にこの場所にあった天神小学校での話なんだけどさ。
Here we go, getting into the ghost stories.
その天神小学校で放課後校舎の見回りをしていた女の先生が誤って階段から落ちて死んだんだって。
I love that every single thing that happens at a school can become not only an urban legend, but a possible curse with a ghost attached to it.
その日は10月のちょうど今日みたいに雨が降る放課後で、時刻はそう夜の7時を過ぎたあたり。
The hash-slinging slasher.
こういう日はよしえさんが出るんだって。
Oh yeah?
天神小学校がなくなってしまったことに気づいていないよしえさんは如月学園の廊下を見回って
Is
歩いてい
this
る
how
んだ
the
よ。
chapter's going to go? Oh,
やだ、それ本当？
oh, we're about to get jumped by ghosts.
まあ実際見たことがある人がいるから七不思議になってるんじゃない？
Yeah, exactly.
怖。
The bash pinging!
ゆい、今日はもう帰ったら？そのおばあさんの言ってたことちょっと気になるし、ゆいだけ道が違うから一緒に帰れないじゃない？
And cue the light shutting off.
だね、お年寄りの忠告は聞いておくもんだよ。
そうだね。なんかゾワゾワしてきちゃったし、もう帰ろうかな。
She went home to realize that her mother had perished.
それじゃあ先に帰るね。バイバイ。
Bye bye.
バイバイ。
気をつけてね。
明日ファイトだよ。
Hell yeah.
私は慌てて荷物をまた
You know, I'm really glad that we are getting a Miss Yui chapter because she's actually one of my favorite characters. From the first game, from this game, I just like her. She's older. She knows what she's doing. She protects her students as much as she can. She's a good character. And now we're getting more of her backstory, and I'm all for it, honestly.
時刻は夕方5時になるところ。外は薄暗くなってきているけれど、階段の7時までにはまだまだ余裕があった。
Uh-oh. Don't dilly-dally.
だから怖がる必要なんてない。と、そう自分に言い聞かせて廊下を進む。
Nothing to be afraid of. Nothing to be afraid of. Nothing to be afraid of.
それでも、下駄箱にたどり着くまでの時間がやけに長く感じる。
Alright, we're about to get into it, hopefully.
あー、ダメだ。やっぱり怖い。
See, I keep looking around the CGs to see if there's just a hidden ghost in the background. I love that shit.
お、よう、シシド。
So,
司くん。
今帰りか？
wanna come with me?
なんだよ、その満面の笑みは。
Sorry, I just saw your man face and just... Eee!
なんでもない。ね、途中まで一緒に帰ろうよ。
Yeah.
ああ、いいけど。
Yes.
やった。司くんの顔を見たら一瞬だけだけど怖かったのが吹き飛んだ。こういう時男の子ってすごく頼りになるなって思う。
Yeah, if we get chased by ghosts, I can just trip him and make it out alive.
そばにいてくれたら心強いなって無条件に思わせてくれるから。
He is so fucked.
もちろんそれが気になってる人ならなおさら。
Oh, you.
雨は朝よりも弱まっていた。その中を私たちは傘を差しながら歩く。司くんとはたわいもない話でそこそこ笑ったりもしたけど、でも私はどこかぎこちなかったかもしれない。
Don't ever think it, Yui. You're just in his company. It's fine.
得体の知れない恐怖みたいなものがちらついて、いつもみたいに振る舞えている自信はなかった。
Now that's interesting. I wonder... Okay. I know there is a condition where you can have an impending sense of dread. I don't think I've experienced something like this before, where fear has overtaken my entire mindset. That has never happened to me before. This is interesting.
シシド？
I'm not scared.
なんかお前、顔色悪いぞ。どうかした？
あ、
おい。
実は怖いことがあって。
Okay, she's opening up to him. This is good.
怖いこと？
私の様子があまりにおかしかったのか、司くんは心なしか表情をこわばらせて私を見つめた。真剣に話を聞いてくれようとしているのが分かって、私はちょっと嬉しくなる。
There you go. You're able to decompress. You were able to tell people about it.
今抱えている恐怖をできることなら司くんと
I
共有
guess
したかった。
technically we talked about
だから私は
talked about it with the gals, but
カンナから聞いた怪談
talking with this
話を
guy
司くんに
probably felt
話し
good
た。
too.
だけど司くんは。
はあ。七不思議ね。
Yeah, do you know about him?
うん。
七不思議を信じるなんて夢があっていいな。
He is more of a realist.
ん？
What?
司くんは怖くないの？
I don't think anything's scary. Except my future.
怖いっていうか妙だとは思うけどな。でもその謎のばあちゃんと七不思議なんて単なる偶然だろう。気にしすぎだって。
That is a hell of a coincidence, my guy. Ain't no way.
でも
あんま深く考えない方がいいんじゃね？
I mean, yeah. Nah, crap.
そのばあちゃんは確かに気味悪いけどさ、ちょっと変わった人だっただけだろ。
Okay, yeah, he's going for the realist angle.
そういうんじゃなくて。
え？
解決方法を教えてほしかったわけじゃないよ。
Uh-oh.
あのね、私は話を聞いてほしかっただけなの。
And he did.
話なら聞いたじゃんか。
だからそうじゃなくて。
Uh-oh.
はあ？わかんねえよ。なんか怒ってんのか？
男の子ってこういう考え方をする。
Alright, she's got us pegged, boys.
人によるのかもしれないけど、でも女子とは違ってすぐにこうすればいいじゃんって解決法を提示しちゃうのだ。
Look, I'm gonna give us guys the benefit of the doubt. I guess we're just, like, programmed to try and find a solution, basically being troubleshooters from the word go. A lot of guys don't really truly listen, so maybe that's the point she's getting at. Then again, if I misread that entire thing, that means I didn't listen, and therefore I am like the rest of the guys.
結果女子は言いたいことが言えなくて消化不良になってしまう。
Oh. Now I get it.
私は司くんと恐怖を共有したかっただけ。司くんが一緒に怖がってくれればそれでよかったのに。この時の私は気にするなって言葉が司くんの気遣いだとわからなかった。めんどくさいのかなってむくれてしまったのだ。朝に見たおばあさんの顔が、目が、しわがれた声が何度も頭の中でフラッシュバックする。それが怪談話で増幅されてじわじわと私の気持ちを暗くした。あんなに怖い思いをしたんだからっていう甘えや八つ当たりの気持ちもあったんだと思う。
Please don't lash out. This was cute.
私と司くんはこの時初めて気まずい雰囲気になった。
There's a little rocky, a bit of turbulence.
それじゃ私こっちだから。
Ooh.
ああ。獅子堂。
Oh boy. Now it's getting awkward. I didn't really know why I was so angry or confused, but I did notice that his voice was tinged with concern.
なんかあったら連絡しろよ。
Okay. Okay, this can be salvaged. I considered turning back for a second, but changed my mind and pushed forward in a huff, leaving him behind.
ただいま。
I got a bad feeling about his fate.
ゆい、おかえり。
So anyway, we adopted Grandma.
うん。
Greeting me at the door, my mother wore a somber expression. Oh, old lady died, didn't she? I could tell right away that something had happened. I stared at her with scrunched eyebrows for an awkwardly long time before she eventually reluctantly opened her mouth to speak.
今朝のおばあさんね。
うん。
さっき亡くなったって病院から連絡があったわ。
Called it.
嘘。
残念なことだけど、
I didn't know her.
あなたは明日の推薦入試のことだけ考えていなさい。
Oh, God. Yeah, keep that mind on study, 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 study. Okay.
それじゃあのおばあさんの話はこれで終わり。さあ、ご飯にするから着替えておいで。
I don't know if I'd be able to do that. I would still be focusing on how she knew my name.
わかった。それじゃあ私部屋にいるから。
ええ。
お母さんがキッチンへと引っ込んでいくのを見届けて、私はもぞもぞと靴を脱いだ。気持ちが一層重くなっている。
I think I just realized what's happening. It's getting darker and darker and darker. That might be what summons Yoshi.
司くんにあんな態度をとってしまっただけでも嫌な気分だったのに。
I just can't handle it. Returning to my room, I couldn't muster the energy to do anything but collapse into my chair and sprawl out on the desk.
行くな
The last thing the old woman had said to me echoed again and again in my mind. I began wishing I had taken her more seriously. I should have accepted the paper doll and thanked her. I should have reassured her I wouldn't go to Heavenly Host Elementary. Is this that specific scene in Steins Gate where we get a message from oh my god, I forget her name, but basically the only thing she says is I failed. This is probably who that old lady grew up from. I mean, the place didn't even exist anymore, for goodness sake. I was exhausted. It was a hell of a day, and I no longer even had the energy to move. I needed to change out of my school clothes, but still sprawled out over the desk, my eyelids drooped and closed. I was out.